I often think about what really drives success, and one thing always shines brighter than anything else: the pure willpower to get things done. It's like guiding a ship across the ocean. You might have the strongest ship, the finest crew, and the best tools, but if you never set a clear direction and keep moving forward, you'll just float endlessly with the waves. Today, I want to share something about this: the art of pushing yourself, of going further than the usual, of stepping into the space where extraordinary results are created. Imagine for a moment an ordinary person, someone like you or me, standing at a point where two paths meet. Every single day we face these crossroads, moments where the decisions we make start shaping who we are and where we go. And in these turning points, it's not just about making any decision, but about making the decisions that matter, the ones that scare us, the ones that demand courage, the ones that push us to step out of our comfort zone. Inside each of us there is a power, one that often sleeps quietly, waiting to be awakened. It is the ability to push ourselves to act, even when every part of us screams to delay or to escape. Think back to a time when you had something difficult to do. Maybe it was an uncomfortable talk you had to have. Maybe it was a huge project that felt impossible at first. We've all been in those moments where the easy option was to whisper to ourselves, "I'll do it tomorrow." But the truth is, tomorrow usually turns into another tomorrow, and before long, the small task that felt easy becomes so big it looks impossible. And here lies the truth. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is simple: action. Action is the ground on which all success is built. It's not just about being smart. It's not only about having talent. It's about moving, doing, acting. You could carry the brain of Einstein, but if you never act on what you know, it's like owning a library and never reading a single book. So the real question is, how do we make ourselves take action, especially when it feels the hardest? That is the road we're on together right now. It's about understanding the reason behind what we're doing. It's about accepting that growth will almost always feel uncomfortable. Because here's a secret: growth and comfort never live in the same house. Think about a dream you've put on hold, a goal that has been resting in the back of your mind. Hold that thought right now as we talk, because today isn't just about listening to ideas, it's about stepping into change. It's about turning "I can't" into "I will." And let me tell you, the space between "I can't" and "I will" is exactly where the magic of transformation happens. So let's explore this together. Let's see how we can pull out that inner force that lives in all of us, how we can tilt the odds in our favor and begin steering straight toward the life we've imagined. Remember, it's not just about reaching a final goal, it's also about who we become along the way. This path we are on is really about discovering the strength of self-discipline, the quiet but powerful energy that can change everything. This is not a road for people who want comfort. This is for those willing to put in the work, the ones ready to roll up their sleeves and dig deeper when others stop. It's for the ones who can stare at a challenge and declare, "I am stronger than you." Of course, I won't tell you it's easy. If it were easy, everyone would already be doing it. But I will tell you this: it is worth it. On the far side of discipline, past the effort and the sweat, is the life you've been dreaming of, the life where you are the captain of your own ship, not a victim of your surroundings. So as we take this adventure together, let's promise something to ourselves. Let's promise to our goals, to our dreams, to our journey, that no matter what, we will push ourselves to finish what we start. Because the only walls holding us back are the ones we build in our own minds. Let's smash those walls and climb higher than we thought possible. The true beauty is not just in the destination, but in the process of getting there. It's in the strength you gain, the lessons you pick up, and the character you build as you push forward. So let me ask you, are you ready to step forward? Are you ready to prove to yourself that you can and you will? I believe you can, and I believe you will. Together we will move step by step, day by day, until we reach the highest point of our potential. Self-discipline, my friends, is the quiet motor that keeps success running. It's that inner fire that drags us out of bed on freezing mornings when nothing feels right. It's the unseen hand that keeps us moving forward when everything else tells us to quit. It's not just a habit, it's a way of life. Picture for a second a world where everyone lived with strong discipline, where promises were always kept, where goals were always followed through. Imagine the progress, the breakthroughs, the achievements. Maybe that sounds too perfect, but here's the truth. It begins with you. That world begins the very moment you choose to take control. Self-discipline is about responsibility. It's about deciding, not excusing. It's about saying no to things that pull us down and yes to the things that help us grow. It's about promising yourself something and refusing to break that promise. It's easy to look disciplined when people are watching, but the real test is when no one sees you. Those secret choices define you more than anything else. And what about the rewards? They are far more than just completing tasks. Discipline brings peace of mind because you know you're steering your own ship. It brings pride because at the end of the day you can look back and say, I did what I set out to do. And the confidence that grows from this, it's priceless. Confidence shines into every corner of your life, lifting it like the sunrise lifts the morning sky. Of course, discipline is a challenge. It's like a muscle. It grows stronger with use, but it also yourself that you can carry weight you once thought impossible. Think back to a time when you pushed yourself hard, maybe late nights of work or resisting an easy temptation. Remember how you felt afterwards. Yes, maybe exhausted, but also alive, proud, and full of energy. That is the power of discipline in action. Discipline also means patience. It's the art of delaying reward. It's knowing that the small discomfort of discipline today is nothing compared to the pain of regret tomorrow. Many people fall into the trap of choosing ease over growth. But not you. You're here because you are ready to take the harder path, the one that truly matters. And don't confuse discipline with restriction. Discipline is not about cutting joy out of life, it's about balance. It's about knowing when to work hard and when to rest, when to keep going and when to pause. It's about building harmony inside yourself. And remember, even disciplined people stumble. Nobody is perfect. What matters is not the fall, but the comeback. Every obstacle is just a lesson, every setback another chance to rise higher. As we go further, let's face another enemy of success, procrastination and laziness. They may look small, but they are dangerous. They are thieves of time. They steal dreams quietly. They whisper, later or someday. But later kills dreams and someday steals your future. How many times have we told ourselves, I'll start tomorrow, only to find tomorrow has its own excuses waiting? It becomes a trap, a loop that keeps us in place. But just as we can fall into that trap, we can also climb out of it. The key is one thing: action. Immediate, deliberate action. I know starting is hard. That first push feels like moving a heavy car from a stop, but once it rolls, it becomes easier. So begin with small, clear goals. Goals that excite you, that make you want to move. Then break them into tiny steps. So small that your mind says, this is too easy not to do. That's how we trick procrastination and leave laziness behind. And here's another truth. Laziness survives where there is no strong reason. You need a powerful why, a reason that makes you get up, a purpose that pulls you forward like a light in the fog. Every time you choose action over delay, you prove to yourself that your dream is worth it and that you are worth it. That builds self-respect, and self-respect is the foundation of all great achievements. Your surroundings also matter. Shape your environment so it pushes you to act. Surround yourself with reminders, with people who inspire you, with spaces that invite productivity. Build routines, because routine is a shield against delay and laziness. With a routine, you don't waste energy asking what to do, you already know. And yes, procrastination often hides fear. Fear of failing, fear of success, fear of leaving comfort behind. Face those fears. Call them out. Once you see them for what they are, they lose their power. Each time you beat procrastination, celebrate. Even small wins matter. Every action, every promise kept, every lazy moment defeated is a stone laid on the path to success. At the heart of all this are habits. Habits are the real architects of our future. They may look small, but like threads woven together, they create the full picture of our lives. Good habits build strength and beauty. Bad habits unravel everything. Most of our days are spent on autopilot. So imagine if those automatic routines were designed to carry you toward your goals. That is the strength of intentional habit building. But remember, habits form slowly. Start small, start simple. Replace old, harmful patterns with small, positive steps. Over time, these tiny steps grow into powerful changes. Consistency is key. It's not what you do once in a while that defines you, it's what you do every day. Consistency turns effort into identity. Each time you practice a habit, you are telling yourself, "This is who I am." And of course, challenges will come. But challenges are not punishments. They are weights that help us grow stronger. Instead of fearing them, see them as opportunities. Each challenge teaches, sharpens, and stretches us. The most successful people are not those who never stumble. They are those who face difficulty and use it as fuel to climb higher. Each time you meet a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Because at the very edge of comfort is where growth happens. That is where fulfillment waits. With adaptability, courage, and resilience, no challenge can stop you. So as we keep walking forward together, remember this. Self-discipline, strong habits, action over procrastination, and a mindset that welcomes challenges. These are the real tools of success. With them, there is no dream too big, no mountain too high, no future unreachable.